It's so funny the dogs sleep in the morning. So right behind me is the Himalayan mountain. Oh, it's very hot in here. Yeah, so there's the Himalayan mountains behind me. Yay! It's so nice and fresh. And we just had tea and some biscuits and some porridge. Yeah, so
this one's a local rice milk.
and this one, what is
It's a
this?
homemade bread.
Oh, homemade bread.
Inside is empty milk. You can open it up with the vegetable.
Oh, okay.
Chicken curry.
Chicken curry and this one.
This is a head for beans and
Okay. Can.
Okay, have enough.
Okay, so today I had an even long day, and the thing was that, let me just sit here. Okay, the thing was that everything went well actually. Punakha is a really nice place. I really like it so much. It's more cultural. It's definitely more cultural, and it's way better than Thimphu in my opinion. Yeah, but there's just one thing that I didn't like about today was that the fact that I was supposed to stay at Eco Lodge today. So it was actually a little bit far off from Wangdue. So it's just about like 45 minutes away from Wangdue. Sorry, 45 minutes away from Punakha. So when I went there, right, they actually gave me I was a bit surprised because they gave me a room that is just above the kitchen. And it's when I went and there's no like room number to it. And when I enter, right, I got shocked in my life because it actually looks very run down. It looks like some kind of a worker's room, like whoever works there would actually stay there, like a maid's room in other words. So it's in a really bad condition. I'm not too sure whether I film it, but if I do, I'll show you guys. So it's just this bed, and then there's a lot of like flies, a lot of mosquitoes, and it was very dusty. There was no proper coffee and tea facilities at all. Yeah, and the toilet was really in a very poor condition as well. So I mean, my concern was that there were a lot of flies, so I don't know whether I'll get bitten by a mosquito at night. And then the next thing was that I can't lock the door either. And also the fact that what I see on the website, right, is actually different from the other room. So I went to check and ask, like, can I change to the other room? And then they say that the rooms are all fully booked. So apparently I think the rooms are much better. And when I checked with my guide, which is true, she said that it was actually way better. She came in the room and she herself got shocked as well, like, hey, like, you know, what kind of room is this? So I was pretty taken aback. But anyway, they had me arrange a new hotel, which is this one, Hotel Lobesa. I had lunch here this afternoon. It was okay. I would say that the hotels at Thimphu are much better, more modern. Here it's a little bit more simple, yeah. But the view is really nice though. They had a very nice view. So yeah, they had a view of the rice fields. So there's no bathtub here. It's just a normal shower. And the rooms are pretty okay. Just that it looks a little bit old with all these patches going on at the back. Yeah, so it's not that fantastic as compared to the hotels that I stayed at Thimphu. So I'm pretty sure that maybe the hotels here in Punakha, they are not that fantastic either in general, because of maybe it's not the capital or something like that, so things are a bit harder to get. But nonetheless, I'm pretty happy with what I'm staying tonight for, because it's clean. At least there's no flies like buzzing around. I don't have to worry about mosquitoes, and there is good Wi-Fi. I can see that there is this like internet connection thing there. Yeah, so, and some more, right, my guide and the driver will be staying here as well, so it'll be quite cool. Because the previous eco lodge, right, they actually gave my guide just like an empty room without any facilities to live in. I was like, what? Are they gonna really make us stay in such condition? Yeah, it was a pity because she was saying that the rooms are pretty good. So, and based on the reviews I have on TripAdvisor, it was supposed to be good. The service is supposed to be good, but I didn't expect that they would give me such a room. It's like, if it's fully booked, right, or if you just make a mistake, I mean, just call us, and then we don't have to like take like 45 minutes car ride all the way there. But somehow from Eco Lodge, right, to here, it was about maybe 20 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. I was very worried that I might take another 45 minutes to reach Lobesa. So everything was cool. And now time is 6:30. I'm supposed to go for dinner. Apparently dinner here is served like pretty early at 6:30. And breakfast, yeah. So breakfast will be served another timing. So I really wish that that the accommodation for the rest of the days would be better, because I never expected this kind of thing would actually happen in Bhutan actually. Knowing that their service is pretty good, I didn't expect that they would come up with such a thing. Oh, and all this stress is giving me pimples, I think. And the weather here is really very hot. So anyway, for the start of today, we went off from Thimphu to Punakha, so that's about like 2.5 hours drive. It was very, very windy. Like in my head I was like, oh, this place is not for the faint-hearted, you know. It's like you're gonna get car sick at any point. I used to have car sick, but I just sit in the middle of the car and I just look straight, and it kind of like helped me a lot. I didn't feel giddy or anything. I was awake throughout the whole trip, so I didn't sleep during the car journey, so that really helped. I didn't feel dizzy, anything like that. So after that we headed to Dochala Pass, which is a very nice place, and then we had tea and biscuits And then we had a view of the Himalaya range mountain, so it was really very pretty. It's really worth going there, and there's really a lot of people, and most of the tourists, right, are either Singaporeans or they are Indian nationals. Yeah, I mean, if you see a Chinese, right, it's more or less Singaporean like me, and yeah, if not, then it's just Indian nationals. Yeah, you don't see any other kind of nationalities like touring around. Then after that, from Deutsche Pass, we went to Punakha Valley, and then we went for lunch first at Lobesa, which is here. Lunch was really good actually. I like the meat and stuff like that. After lunch, we headed off to a trek through the fertility temple. Yeah, we went through a little trek, like maybe 45 minutes trek through the rice terrace fields and up to the fertility temple, and then after that we came down. So the trek was really nice. Like, there was rice fields, the view was amazing. We get to see the locals working there. They were plowing the fields, planting, and removing, taking up weeding or whatever. Yeah, so that was really nice to see them work in action. Then we went to the fertility temple, where supposedly there's a lot of like fellas, I don't know, like apparently like there's a lot of religious story behind it, and it can get pretty interesting actually. I mean, I believe in Jesus Christ, and I just felt that there's some kind of similarity between all these religions. So yeah, I mean, I just have this feeling that maybe all this religion must have came from one source, right? All this like similarities between religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, like even Judaism itself. Like, there's some kind of a similarity. I see there's some kind of like a savior, and I really think that it has to be that Jesus Christ that that existed even before that, and then people just came up with that similar thinking. I don't know, but anyway, so we went to the fertility temple, get to enter the temple, very nice serene temple, and my favorite highlight was actually the fortress. So after that we went to the fortress in Punakha. So that was the biggest fortress. Very very nice fortress. The temple is also very elegant, and the security is quite high. There were security cameras everywhere, so the fortress was very beautiful. That's where I took a lot of pictures of the wall, the decorations, the paintings, the drawings. Is amazing. And yeah, I think fortress is really something that is pretty nice to check out, the temples. Yeah, so after that we went to the suspension bridge at Punakha. It was a very long bridge that's made of iron, steel, metal bridge, suspension. We went through this like garden path, and then up to the bridge, and then come back. So the bridge was really amazing as well, because underneath it is just water. Yeah, and then we also see some people doing whitewater rafting as well. I think that's one of the nicest options if you have time to actually do whitewater rafting. Then after that we had a very long journey, 45 minutes to the Eco Lodge, and the road was not smooth at all. I really felt that it was a wasted trip there, because actually over there is a very nice hotel. There's windmills and everything, using electricity, using water to generate hydroelectricity. Yeah, so man, it's just something that I didn't expect. It's my first time like traveling and then having such an experience, encounter such an experience. So yeah, so that's it for today, and tomorrow I think I'll be heading back to Paro and then spending a few nights there. Then after that, in day 7 I'll be flying back to Singapore. So everything is gone very fast. This is like day 3, feels like in the middle, but I felt that, wow, I mean, yeah, so much things have already happened. So today's a very long day for me. I'm gonna have dinner right now, and then after that I gotta just knock out and things like that. Yeah, so thanks you guys. See you tomorrow.
이 정도까진 아니었는데 사람 마음이란 게 이런